everything.
We are back.
Okay, Nsele, Sphamantla.
Uyayicala futhi?
Yeah.
Cala le record again.
Okay, Sphamantla. Nansi.
Yeah.
Excuse. So now, in the visible, ukuthi mina ngokwazi kwami, I know ukuthi your hustle ayikakafiki la ufuna khona. And you over 30 and at your early 30s, right? And then me, I'm 29 and my hustle still is a push. Sure. So now, uyimisa kanjani? What kwenzakalani? So when is the right time to say, guess now, to say to your hustle and into usifunayo empilweni yakho or sasipushayo? When is the right time to say, let me focus on Mabebeza? When is the right time to say, no, manje ngisamfuni Mabebeza, ngifuna ukuqhubeka ne-hustle? Because it seems as if awakasifundi isifundo if namanje so with serious relationship. So are you saying, are you agreeing with us? Kwenzakalani njengamanje? Because I mean, I know, we both know, let's aggregate. Okay, ukuthi uSphamantla akakaphumeleli and nama ngakaphumeleli, nawe akakaphumeleli.
Sure.
But mhlambe uzozivezela ukuthi unomuntu, maybe ku serious relationship. So now basically usitshela ukuthini? Usitshela ukuthi esifundweni sakhe yonke lento leyikhuluma kwenzakalani? Why now you mixing hustle and relationship?
Okay.
Do you have qala umuntu?
I do have umuntu.
Oh, serious?
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect. And then now the topic is ungena kanjani ku relationship ungakaphumeleli? So manje wenza kanjani?
Okay, let me tell you again. This is it's strange nyana, but you'll understand it.
Okay.
As long you explain it. Makhamba isikhathi or lokhu khula. First of all, lolo thando lolo luyizigaxa.
Yeah.
Yilo qale lehle.
Okay.
You understand? Because of uthando, I believe sometimes ilunokubulala some of your dreams.
Okay, sure. True.
You understand? Liyakudelay nje kwezinye izinto. That's why ungamelanga vele uzimise ihustle
no time.
No time. So mawulibe ukhula and ufunda izinto. Uthando for me, uthando liyela ngehlela like ngakwazi manje ukutshela umuntu ukuthi okay, you know what? It's either you with me or not. Which is izinto ebengakhona ukuzisho lezo ngisesencane. But now ngolokhu ngikhula ngifunda ngizi-understanda kwamina ngi-understanda nanabanye abantu ukuthi okay, you know what, I don't want to waste your time. Sengiyakhona ukuthi ngitshele kanje ukuthi you know what, I don't want to waste your time. Mina yami impilo ngiyifuna njengamanje ilana, my focus it's here. It's either you supporting this engiyenzayo uba nami, I'll try to make time for you, but if you understand, if ever just respect the end. Because I would also do the same. When you're doing your things, respect and support you.
So I'll feel pressure now ukuthi uhambe uyokwenza izinto eseceleni then uqhubeke nehustle because now umuntu othandana naye ubheke ukuthi umshado. Ubheke ukuthi nibe nengane, ubheke ukuthi nibe nemuzi nihlale ndawonye, and when you still staying with us as obhuti bandawonye doing business nathi, we staying in a business house, and then yonke lento eyenzakalayo kuba nzima ukuthi now living your own life nomuntu wakho nengane zakho. So don't you think ukuthi ne pressure somewhere and it got that pressure ukuthi now kumele unibonane sonke isikhathi, and then now you basically owning or having a house nathi with business house, and it's not easy for yena ukuthi azazwakale nengane zenu nijabule. So don't you feel pressured? And more bang aside in lakhe awucabanga ukuthi mhlambe kunaleyo nto leyo kufila ngathi nembambezela some point.
Hey, in fact, to be honest, it's a lot of pressure. Pressure mfethu iningi kakhulu, even though into yakhona isuke iphusheka iya phambili, iglitcha along the way, but pressure mfethu iningi, especially for abantu besilisa.
Sure.
You understand? Because of now you find out ukuthi you have a friend or a colleague, izinto zakhe zihamba kanje,
ngiyathola
izinto zakhe
ziyagijima.
You understand? At the other side lo muntu omdetayo abangani bakhe kwenzeka kahle,
izinto ziyagijima, nama-boyfriend wabo bayashada, abanye bayalotsholwa, kwenzeka zonke izinto, wena ngapha wena
that kind of pressure, it comes back to you. And then now we have to sit down nomuntu wakho futhi again and tell him, you know what baby, everything in his cut life if uthina sikakafiki kuleso stage leso, it's okay. Let's work hard until nathi si-reach along the way. You understand? So it's all about now ukukhuluma ngezinto ezinjalo, and then we move on. We tell ourselves, you know what, let's just work hard.
So now let's go back to business. So now let's go to business. So remember, with business, need your emotions. it needs your time, it needs everything.
Sure.
Now, don't you think what now business na iyalimal, trying to accommodate someone, you having to go back and explain your hustle going on baby. You need to understand what mean I'm in business. Any business you know you need to understand this and that and that and that. So don't you think what still namanje ibulala the side of your hustle? Whatever that was happening back then when you were 21 years, and then now you at your early 30s, and then the same problem at that time is still happening at this time.
Can I answer that?
Sure, sure.
Sorry, I don't know because I just thought of something. I think as abantu we have to acknowledge futhi ukuthi khona izinto ezinye ezinatural, such as dating, such as being in love, such as making kids, such as such as even business proud, it's natural. But into kumele sicabanga ukuthi it's not like ifault yabogeli kakhulu it's all on a relationship, but I feel like Sphamantla, the way I explain ngakhona ukuthi he has reached an age where he can communicate better nomuntu wakhe ukuthi mfethu kwenzeka kanje kwenzeka kanje. So I feel like abantu ababhayi abancane kakhulu bayawisha le stage lesukuthi mfethu ngathi ngafika vele stage where I can communicate nomuntu wami sibe in now I don't feel like ngifuna ukureach uma 29 or 30 or 31 or 50 ethola ngakabi nomuntu besides marrying or enye ngakabi nini so love abona umuntu omncane izinto ziphusheka grand. No matter if business has passed or enye, because when you're in business you realize ukuthi shit lento le bengisizopopa next year fuck seku next year akakapopi fuck lento le yazi manje study ya grand vele ngihlangana nabantu izothatha 3 years leka nini uhlangana nabantu in your dream starts being big yabona fuck izothatha 10 years this shit, and you cannot now as umuntu khona amatswayi khona ama inethola nama love, and you cannot go through 10 years without being with a person, so you end up being a player better in a too or what. So like as a person and as a business person, because entrepreneurs is the buy and feature everything great, but they long for love, those people, because depression and entrepreneurship is bad. So I feel like Maumuntu, if you can reach the position of being able to talk no muntu wako, and if you are solo muntu right, baby do it. Even if you are 20 years then I feel like it's a pop.
That's a point.
It's a pop.
And Sphamantla, that's a point. So now we all agreeing, okanye into esifuna ukuphumela kule egcineni. Ukuthi the problem maybe it's not the age. Ukuthi uqala business una 21 and then you met intombazana ena 21, yonisire wena ungekho ready. So the main thing la ukuthi you need to meet someone. Even if lo muntu nihlangana na 16, you need to meet someone enicabanga ngendlela efanayo. Someone who understands the business you are in. So when you said masqala la, the only thing we is having to explain why we are not available this all, why you were not available the day before yesterday, why you still not available next week, because now I understand the business of your actual. So you hate the fact to explain now the journey and the stress. Is another business because she does not understand the business. So let's say at the age of 20 you meet intombazane eshuta vele na iphatha ama cameras.
Dude, that's
you ufika intombazane at your age ekhanda ama computer eshaya IT uyangithola at the early ages. I'm coming to you Sphamantla. At the early ages. So basically we're saying the age is not a problem here. So the problem ukuthi uthola umuntu osemqondweni ofana nowapha. So that's what you're saying.
2 minutes.
Yeah, and another thing, let's not put so much pressure. Let's not put pressure. Sometimes the problem is in terms of explaining. You understand? Sometimes you wait until you complain. You understand? Then no good just in baby. I understand good just lately I'm busy and I need this cut usually ogmele was told. You understand that this is what happening. Before umuntu esifazane as I notice those things.
But now that comes with the personality that's permanent. Because okay, mina no gift mhlawumbe sisifana because isineke leso na yaso noma manje ukhuluma indlala inkulumo ula
yeah but
very that's your personality. Now come back to umuntu onganasineke njengogift odinga uthando.
I feel like now I feel like it's a matter of perspective. I don't know perception or perception. Perspective. Sure. It's a matter of perspective. So Tina, Mina, now I'm a relationship. I'm a buyer. I feel it because of perspective, not because the other woman was bad or what. My perspective was bad, dog. I lost good woman.
Sure.
So into better ukuthi if angifonela angibuza ukuthi mfethu ngizoba khona Friday, I immediately jump ukuthi hayi lo mntana lo man cause vele ngistresswa into eyiningi uyayithola and vele ngiyive uyayithola. So I feel like a lot of times it's about perspective, cause before I met you, before we became what we are, before I got this advice, because I feel like riches come with advices also like nendawo yakuzo nabantu ahlangana nabo nama advice awathola. So ufika mina when I was last year I was 20 years 20 years, and now things are happening, and the kind of perspective, the kind of perspective in life, and I need a couple of steps, I need any. So whenever a woman intercepts with their dog, it becomes extremely difficult for me to, and like I sometimes had this thing I would think I'm smart. And every time I'm with Bay, like the things I talk, I wanna you baby, you're not smart, and then shit hits the fan. And then she asks me what's going on, and then I'm like, fuck you, man. Hey, relax, man. And so sometimes it's a matter of it's ego sometimes. When you have an ego, and then when things hit the fan, especially when you and Bay haven't laid a foundation into him, or you are trying to lay a foundation, and then you fail to explain what's going on. Like Uspa can be like, baby, isn't those status card? Imagine not having that in your baby, isn't those status card?
Because it comes so
now often status
card. When you're in business. Ithemba lakho ukuthi into zakho angeke ilunge next year, ufuna ilunge kulo nyaka. Ngiyangithola as a hustler you say izinto zami ngifuna ilunge kulo nyaka, but then with that uthi ngifuna into zami ilunge kulo nyaka, kunaleyo passion yokuthi noma zingalunga kulo nyaka zizogcina ilungile ngiyabangena. Ngiyangithola noma zingalunga after 20 years ngiyabangena. Now the reality hits you ukuthi lo muntu already namhlanje ukuthi sefuna ukumove in nami, lo muntu useready namhlanje ukuthi sefuna ukushada nami. Mayilung after 20 years kube kwenzakala empilweni yethu. So you look kumuntu wakho ukuthi ipressure yakuphayo ningakanani, not by saying anything. The pressure comes even noma uthule. That's a pressure yokuthi uthule. It's even worse. Uthule legend. Uthule bekezela in like yes. Kodwa uNkulunkulu wami ungenza.
I don't want that.
That
kind of pressure ngifuna.
Uyabona uthule naka complain akasho mara phela into zakho zihamba kancane. Ungcono uzokutshela ukuthi hamba kancane mase ufuse ngisuka nyoko. Mayihamba kancane ufuna igijiso ba. Just imagine uthule bekezela. You like, "Ish baby, yazi namhlanje ngihambile ngiyozama and then izinto ayihlangananga futhi." Ish like, "No baby, I understand." You like,
don't understand.
Kodwa uNkulunkulu wami wangibless, ngivele ngishade lengane yabantu sibe right. Ngiyangithola. And then now the pressure doesn't only come from a person or complain njalo. It also comes from a person or supportive matter.
Take
your time.
Lo muntu manje ngathi ngamenzela into zakhe.
Ngiyangithola. And ngalosikhathi lesimpilo iyaqhubeka. Yabona ngesikhathi impilo iyaqhubeka isikhathi siyahamba and uyabona ukuthi Nkosi yami lengane yabantu isibekezele. Ukubekezela kwayo kuyakuhetha enhlizweni yakho. So that's when you lose focus in your business, because you don't need to lose your emotions from your business and now feel the sympathy for omunye umuntu ngasikhathi. So you don't need to lose emotions from your business. You don't need to lose the focus from your business, because the more umbone bekezele now you're starting to lose focus from what is very important to your life. So you're starting now to take everything, every emotion wabuyisa manje kulo muntu lo hlezi ethi baby kuzolunga. Now you now ufuna uthatha indlela ezingama shortcut. You living your baby ka 5 years everything mhlawumbe izopopa next year. But now, because of your pressure as an eye, by not saying anything, by supporting you, you're starting to be like, okay, people ngcono yazi ngicabanga ukuthi mina ngivele ngihamba, ngcono ngiyevasithi, noma mina ngivele ngihamba ngcono ngiyofaka iCV ngizokufaka ama CV eShoprite. Ngiyangithola. So much amaningi they lost from hustle because of our emotions trying to please ubheke.
Yeah, it's a tough subject, dog.
Yeah, and to approach inkinga ngaleyo ndlela leyo, it's totally wrong. Because of now, imagine we stay isikhathi ska 5 years believing in one thing.
Sure.
And then now you're feeling the pressure ukuthi yazi
ubheke ngiyambambezela,
and then now you're changing that. Imagine that 5 years yonke leya down to the drain.
Because empilweni kaBay so ukuphazamisa. So because empilweni kaBay wena ufana njengesihlahla, yena ufana njengemoto. Imoto that was moving all along before you. the car that was moving, that was created to move and see the world. And when we start bekumele sime and sithele sime khona lapho and have impilo yaso yonke simlapho. So be wakho ukufika kwakhe empilweni yakho kufanele ukuthi ube imoto that just hit that tree. Boom, yavetaneyama, and then the car had to start with you. Now the car is beyond repair. La empilweni yakho uyambona ube ukuthi kancane kancane she's losing a touch. Uyaqala manje uyaba depressed because of this relationship. Uyaqala manje akasesuyena akasenalo lelitswayile la kafika ngalo. Uyangithola akasagijimi ngale ndlela agijima ngalo. And you feel ukuthi yazi kunalama point engathi ngimvimba khona usithando sami. Kunezinto ngabe uyazi experience empilweni. This was supposed to be a car, a moving car. Mina I'm a tree. Ungishayisile simile njengamanje because she met me. Now she's like me.
Ulindele ithele
ukuthi sithele lesihlahla. And lesihlahla because now you keep on promising. Baby uzothela, I'm a tree. Amapentshi ayeza baby. And kunalokho siyoma you feel ukuthi izinto ehamba kancane. But what I can always advise people at my age and people abancane kunami is like take your time to meet the right person. Maybe lalo gift, even though gift unobugwaba abaphakathi nobutswayo obuningi phakathi. But I feel like if mina I were to go back ngibe ngango gift, I feel like at the age of 22, 23 ngangiyo excel. Because ngangake ngithanda namuntu. Angangiyolinda umuntu engijola naye namhlanje. Okanye ngiyolinda umuntu engithanda naye namhlanje. Because lo muntu loyo engithanda namhlanje, I feel like it's a person wafika ngesikhathi esiright empilweni yami ngithola. Wafika nalo support and into zami zaqala zaqhakaza. If angisichitha ngesikhathi sami starting a relationship at the age of 19. Nabo Thembi nabo Thandeka nabo ngithola. So from starting lapho mina ngizama ukuthi ngincenye relationship of impilo yami ufika ukuthi kuyahamba izinto zempilo zami ngihamba kancane and then relationship fail and then maqeda ufail relationship ngena kwenye relationship nomunye umuntu. Now I'm trying to build this relationship and then how about impilo yami, how about ikusasa lami? So I feel like you don't need to get umuntu enzomesha naye at the early ages. Just relax indaba zothando nani because even noma uzomthola into zokusupporta mawusemncane uzosupport and you feel like da manje isikhathi ngathi ngaye kaphansi until nini ngiyangithola. So you don't awudingi ukuthi waste isikhathi engane yabantu. Yeka nengane zikhule nazo ngempilo yazo zimeet abanye abantu zihlangana nabantu and then zifike kwena sezimatured. Ingane ifike kwena isinayo yonke into edinga empilweni ingasadinga ngabo kumuntu wesilisa because you starting a table you selling ama-penches noma you selling ama-apple etafuleni at the age of 22. You wanna open a big market, but because nomuntu wesifazane udla kuyona le profit yalitafula lapho because you trying to please, yeah, and then now the table cannot grow to a supermarket.
Uyadla na umuntu bakwethu
Because uyadla la business.
These guys when you call them abantu besifazane.
Not only abantu besifazane, that's a good point, Gift. Not only abantu besifazane, even abantu besifazane bayahlangana nabantu besilisa, abantu besilisa banamakhanda amancane. Uthola ukuthi umuntu wesilisa uhlangana nomuntu wesifazane. Athi hayi nawe bebe lesikole sakho sifundayo ufunda ngaphela ufunda noma phela mina ngikhona ngisecurity yabo ingane yabantu ibhekile ukuthi ithe ihlangana nawe yabona umuntu ongaba yi something not security and then usu security ekubeni security ingane yabantu ifuna ngisafuna ukufunda ngiqhubeke nempilo nawe bebe nifunda ngoba niwakuthatha ngokuganisa lapha emakhaya
ufebeka umuntu abafunda
ngithola umuntu onekhanda elincane
onelincane.
So ungafika uthonke lento sikhuluma because sikhuluma kangcono thina as ama hustler kunabantu besifazane abanentshisekelo yempumelelo abanezinto eziningi egcwele emakhanda abo amakhulu and then uthola ukuthi uyithatha lento uyifake umuntu wesilisa onekhanda elincane ethi umuntu wesifazane mina baby ngizibona ngivule yami surgery I see myself as a doctor one surgery yakhe athi wow kahle kodwa nathandana ukuzenzo doctor abantu sengi doctor feeling mina ngiyangithola abaphupho sibambana
Abafazi bayasebenza ema-Shoprite
hambani ofuna abafazi bayasebenza eShoprite
mentally
hambani ofuna umsebenzi uyangithola. So it's not only about abantu besilisa nabantu besifazane, just that thina sikhuluma kakhulu ukuthi ihasili yashayeka kubantu besilisa ishawe leyo yonke.
Yeah, because of most of the time abantu besifazane they're all about the career.
Yeah.
Then
business umuntu wesifazane abantu besifazane abaningi they go for a safe side.
Okay.
So umuntu wesifazane meqeda isikole imvamisa
they're well calculated.
Exactly. maybe at school they go for university.
Yeah.
And then after university they plan to go petroleum savings. After you go to petroleum savings and then she can start a business.
Yeah.
So
abanye start a business they whatever they have so befundele go for masters.
Yeah, and then they cooling in phone.
Yeah.
And then wingozi ukuthola umuntu wesifazane okanjalo. Cause umuntu wesifazane ohlangana nomuntu wesilisa osoma business. Umuntu wesifazane onjalo hleze prefer ukulo umuntu wesilisa naye ethatha indlela as safe. So she will be influencing you to not go for a hustle first. She will be like, go to varsity. Baby, look for, go do a service.
Yes.
Baby, ngene endaweni ethile angithola. And then wena emqondweni yakho like, mara why ungifuna umsebenzi eShoprite because nangishilo ufuna uact generations. Like ikuhlangana lento uact neShoprite. Angithola.
The next thing exabanisa abantu ukufunela umsebenzi la asebenza.
La asebenza khona. Baby, like uthola ukuthi mhlawumbe uyinurse okanye udoctor.
Yes.
Athi baby asikho isidingo sokuyinyeza ngizokuthopa ama post abaclean.
Ngikhulumile neboss yami.
Bathe was ngiyamthola and wena lapho ufuna ukushaya IT yakho uyazibuza ukuthi kodwa ngizoba yiclean lapha esibhedlela 9 to 5 to 6 ngizoba yini uyayifit. So basically ama relationship ama hustle amaningi amagita alinyazwe abantu besifazane. So abantu besifazane they don't need to talk much when it comes to impilo yomuntu wesilisa. Don't say anything unless leyo nto ekhulumayo isupport ehambisana lento lo muntu akayenzayo. So if your boyfriend umculi, so don't look down on his music. Just support his music. Don't say kodwa lama mixtape wenu ayolunga nini because you're killing the spirit inside the guy's mind. Yangithola. So uma umuntu wakho uyiartist upenda abantu uyabadweba abantu. Ungasho ukuthi kodwa ubani othenga lezi ithombe seyigwelindlu nje.
Hey, but let's address this. There's some people, okay, sure. In their perspective, yeah. There's people, okay, as big, me, let me just put myself on it. Because, as we said, it's not only women that do this, even men do it. So, I'm fair to mind to know. I am going born and okay, I don't want to diss any career.
Sure,
but because my career better. Or actually, there's no career better. But in every career, so as Upe, how do you address the issue? I am born Sphamantla now we pass best to my pen, and I'm born Nduma. How do you say this is your thing here, but baby ubamdala and lento le iyabheda ngeke ifake so how do you address such things?
That's that's a point, right? Actually ngithi ngiyakulonto leyo ukuthi yes, sometimes we can blame abantu besifazana but ikhona ukuthi ubone ukuthi le moto le ayinda.
Dude, this guy is
a great game.
Now he's like
umende ngesicathulo neglue ulungisa zona.
And then he's passionate about it.
Yes.
And immediately into yakhe.
Umile ngamathafu sengaza skola kakhulu nokuhlola.
But there's nothing wrong. Yeah, but he cannot support it.
But until when, bro? Until when?
Okay, let me try and answer this question.
But yeah.
Let me try and answer this question. So, kakhulukazi ufica umuntu uthola ukuthi akakwazi ukucula. Sorry guys. Umuntu usehlanganisa usihlanganise endlini kwakhe. So usihlanganisa
Thatha ikamera lengane ke manje.
Thatha ikamera lengane manje uphuma isitudio ama microphone endlini. And umuntu akakwazi ukurap.
Yeah.
And ufica ukuthi uyabhala ku-Facebook eyo there's a mixtape coming soon. And mixtape yakhe ilala nabantu abayi5. Cause manje abantu bayayiza ukuthi umbhedo lento akayenza.
Abayiqedi nalawo bantu labo.
Yabona umfica ukuthi ujabulela kusami ukuthi ubize community radio nje follow interview encane ebhedayo. And then uhappy yena ngaleyo nto leyo. But the most important thing it's about happiness yomunye umuntu. So you'll never know ukuthi kuyokwenzakalani. No one knows ukuthi kuyokwenzakalani ngalo muntu loyo. uNkulunkulu kuphela waziyo. So umuntu yena as long happy ngento akayenzayo. Akadingi kumuntu wesifazane kuleyo journey leyo. So what I can suggest kubantu besilisa ukuthi ungadingi umuntu wesifazane kuyihustle yakho. Ungafuni support umuntu wesifazane because we all don't asazi ukuthi ihustle yethu ibheda kangakanani. Mina right kimi ihustle yami. Ungathola ukuthi uya busy doing yonke lento esenzayo but emehlweni omunye umuntu lento umbhedo. Uyangithola. Emehlweni kaThala Perry le show esenzayo iumbhedo. iwumsangane emehlweni ka-Oprah Winfrey le show yethu iwumsangane yangithola emehlweni ka-Lucy Slow ubana ngazomu-end from America iwumsangane because yabona ukuthi it's more like a bedroom studio emehlweni omuntu onento enkulu but to us it's something so big because this is our show wenze sibonele yangithola so
thina siyibona ikude
kusasa
izobe emkhumbini
emkhumbini sethi because siyibona ngaleyo ndlela leyo now you don't need to drag intombazane yabantu uyifake le hustle so wena you need to understand your hustle and don't expect support from umuntu wesifazane so nawe umuntu wesifazane if you see your hustle ngehlo leka Oprah lokuthi iyabheda le nto leya don't come closer to that relationship. Share phansi relationship. Ungazama ukumtwist umuntu ufuna ukumshintshisa ipassion yakhe. Kuyozibonela.
If you love him or her.
You love him kanjani ungayithanda kayenzani? Because when you okay, I understand. Yeah, understand. Even though ngibona to understand kahle. Let's say umuntu wakhona uzibiza ngathi umculi kodwa uyabhimba. Ngithola like uyathanda ukurap umjita. Mara ayiwo umjito work because ngenze kakhulu isibonelo ngaba rapper bafethu because iwana ama rapper athanda ukubeta ama rapper ayabeta guys yo so ama rapper
imagine me sengithi ngiyo rap
uyabona
rapper
I did it once
uyibona waka rapper ngithola so just imagine trying to pursue career of rapper and then akuna light akukona ukubhala like you just rapping because you rap ngithola so what I can say kulo muntu osifazana you don't need to force things because inyoni zohlobo lodwa zindiza ndawonye so you cannot love that person if you don't have any passion ngomrapper or you don't even like the name music so just leave that relationship because that person will never change or will never love you more than his music.
Yeah, that's the thing about hustle again, yo.
So umuntu othanda into yakhe will never love you ukudlula into yakhe so it's either when you come to his department anithanda no too because angekwazi ukuphuma ku department yakhe athi department aphinda kuthanda wena funa seceleni so I think for today so phela siqhubeka ngale topic yethu and because I think it's fun so phela siqhubeka ngale topic yethu sithinta amanye ama point sikhulume nangezinye izinto sizi ukuthi ihamba kanjani and then sizwa ama point ka gift and then I hope that ngaleso sikhathi esukuphuzo esobe semtholile umuntu because guys the guy ulahlekelwa abantu abarad kakhulu empilweni ulahlekelwa abantu besifazana sibona ukuthi these people are very good for yena and then sinokubona izinto eziningi ukuthi okay this kind of a human being umuntu wesifazana nami bengamgcina empilweni yami but our brother here akana skhathi like akana win consistent akana consistent like akana lo ukuthi
but it's not like on every woman or any woman it's just that some fail to understand some nami perception perspective at that moment even bad they thought and the stress that comes with business and another thing ukuthi ucova umuntu umfaka kule kaka yakho so wena ikuhluli kaka manje ufuna ucova umuntu umfake la so ngokufila nami ukuthi I'm not walking away because umuntu angisamthanda or anything but I feel like we both young and she's young, she's beautiful, and she can get somebody who guys cards. And as umuntu mawujola nomuntu, you get to experience, be exposed to umuntu tanda. Okay, yo lomntana tanda. And then you realize with the fact I cannot give it to her. So it's either you selfish and you like fuck uzo nyashani. Oh, now you like I'm more comfortable waking up and not having to call anybody. I'm more comfortable sleeping without sending them. Hey, what and so let me be alone until I'm not alone.
Sure. No, that's that. You're not with Kazakh. Uthola ukuthi umuntu wenza something uyapenda mara upenda into ezumpetho. I feel like everyone can follow indlela kaGift akenza ngayo ukuthi let me not bamba umuntu kwi-hustle yami angingambambezela umuntu because umuntu uyakutshela into yakafuna ukuzimjabulisa uyakutshela umuntu ufuna ukufonela from Monday to Sunday umfonela ufuna ukuthi umuntu avuke ngama wake up call ufuna umuntu ubhala ama messages ufuna ukuthi umuntu umbone and when you count your days you feel like there's no day like
chat
uthi ahlangana lakho usuku la liphuma usuku lwakho baby and then you like hayi ngiyakhulula some because I cannot give what you want and into futhi before sivale Sphamantla enginokuyibona isikhathi esiningi ukuthi when you get busy ufile ngazi ukuthi ungathola umuntu ozothi baby ngicela ukubona kusasa I mean baby ngicela ukubona namhlanje avela agqoke ezokubona because lesikhathi osukumdinga ngaso
Sure.
Yeah.
yangithola then ukuthi uthandana nomuntu ozokuthi baby ngicela ukubona namhlanje ethi asibonane next week because next week usu contracted kana business yami usu contracted into zami so basically